the towel.
No, absolutely not. And it's like anything with meditation, you have to work at it. Like, so I'm doing it a couple of years and still I'll be at home. I'm like, am I meditate? Is this meditation? And so, you know, it's so easy to do. I do most of the time from bed. When I wake up in the morning, I have a new kind of system that I do, that I don't look at my phone.
Yeah.
My alarm goes off and I sit there, I meditate for about 10, 15 minutes. With mindfulness, there's a thing called body scanning. So you can get like guided meditation apps that will help you kind of go from your head to your toes. So you just become aware of your surroundings, aware of your environment. And then you set an intention for the day. And then you go about your business. And it can be anything. It can be like, I'm going to have a good day today. I'm going to like...
It doesn't have to be groundbreaking, like I'm going to climb to the top of Mount Everest today.
Not at all, not at all. And breathing is essential, especially with younger people that I'm finding. Obviously, with the events that I cover in combat sports, it's predominantly young kids, teenagers, young adults. And, you know, when I speak to them, the biggest thing that I find is that they don't sit with, if something goes wrong, take the time to think about it, to breathe through it. And I mean... just this weekend we had a teenager, you know, 14, 15 years old, that took his own life, you know what I mean? And you have to wonder, like, so the whole, you know, he was from a gym in Swords, and we found out at the weekend at a show, and to see how it affected, you know, other people that knew him, other kids, you know, and since I've started MMA Connect TV, there's been 17 young men that have taken his lives. And that's 3 years, you know, so we need to do something. And if mindfulness in school is a way to combat that, or a step towards combating that,
brilliant,
then fantastic. But
brilliant.
I'm very romantically minded, you know what I mean? Like, my head sometimes would be like in the clouds when it comes to, you know, like romance and relationships and stuff like that. But I think my version of romance might be a little bit different to kind of the stereotypes.
So what is your version then?
Well, I kind of like, obviously, like, I train MMA, so like getting to like train with someone and, you know, like going for like, you know, training and then food, and so just kind of like someone that's involved in... I'm trying to not put my foot in it again on this show, like I do every goddamn time.
Do you want to go out with somebody who's MMA?
The last time I had how many people at my front door, because I was like, just knock at my door. But I think romance, in terms of relationships, past relationships that I've been in, are kind of like what you're saying, is that it's, you know, that they show you that they're thinking of you. I love
these stories.
Do you?
Well, yeah, it's always the interaction of the people, or the outcry online. That's what I love the most, like reading the comments and stuff. Like, clearly this girl was like doing it for fun, you know what I mean? She's like come out after and said, like, you know, do you honestly think that I was going to send my boyfriend out in this T-shirt? It was for a joke. And, you know, if you are going to get offended by it, just look online, look at her profile. She's like an influencer, like, you know, model. So she knew what she was doing. So
she's
well
looking
played.
For attention,
Yeah. And it's the people who complain about her doing something like that. You feed it, because you comment, you jump online. And here we are on the Elaine show discussing it. Or just focus on something else when this happens. But I mean, like, I don't think you can complain about people or influencers or this whole kind of social media culture that we've created. I don't think you can get too offended by it, because we have created people, you know, like we go online, we comment, we, you know, we're talking about it on TV shows.
We're co-conspirators.
Faces like, oh no!
Well, overcome loneliness comes from within, is my opinion on that. But I'm open. I know we were talking about it in the break. I'm open to it. I'm open to... You know, because the new co-living spaces that are created, like all the, you know, London, New York, you know, all the major cities are starting to do them. They're really well kitted out. Like, they look incredible. They're like hotels. It's the communal kitchens and different stuff like that I don't know if I'd be that comfortable with.
There's a few recently I've noticed popped up in Dublin, and they're so expensive. I mean, they do look like high-end living, but they look very expensive. So maybe not if you're in a situation where, you know, you don't have loads of money to spend. But in terms of having company on your doorstep,
I don't know, I kind of, like, I mean, anyone that's renting in Ireland at the moment will kind of appreciate that, you know, at the moment you're sort of looking for rooms. The rental market's all over the place, as we know, so a lot of people are renting rooms and houses with people that they may not know, you know, so that's... You know, so
you have enforced neighbourliness then,
do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting.
Sarah,
it's interesting.
Do you know?
Can we stop you real quick? We have a service announcement. It is Ruth's birthday today, and we want to sing happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
See you back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. This is glorious. Oh my God, my own singing chorus.